My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
I might cop me a house on an island, somewhere secluded and private. Get a bag and I make a deposit. Bank account like a car with high mileage. You might ask who I am, who's inquiring. They calling me dreams, I'm inspiring. I came from the bottom, now look where I'm at. When they see me, they all be admiring. Might meet me and think that you know me. Don't dab me like homies, I stick to my lonely. It's me and me only, these niggas so phony. This 45 on me, I'm moving like Tony. That means that I'm militant. You worry about shorties, I'm worried about dividends. This voice is an instrument. It took me to places that niggas ain't never been. And no, I'm not finished yet. Remember back then when a nigga had the penny pinch? That took some diligence, I was persistent. Now I reap the benefits, built up a business and now I'm legitimate, I'm a vibe, know you feeling that. I'm a clown with a ceiling at. I get high when I'm finna rap. Every line is a hit a crack. Come alive when I hear a track. I be shining like a diamond. Every time that I get a shine, I'm blinding, it's beyond lit. I be killing the game with no kindness. I be speaking so loud with my silence. I be breaking it down with no grinder. I be up in the clouds like I'm flying. Nirvana. Told them give me a meal, I might sign it. Nah, nigga, for real, I'm being honest. Only taking a deal with 2 commas. Even with that deal, I whip Hondas. I'd invest that meal, now that's knowledge. They like how he here with no college. Bro, I made it here cause I'm solid. They just hate me now cause I got a whole lot of blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in.
Billionaire entertainment, baby. Billionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment, baby.
All right. I'm going to do a quick live here tonight. And I want to talk about a few things tonight, man. What's up, AGA, and what's up, Yvette? I want to talk about a few things. I know I don't go live Saturday night. I usually don't go live on Saturday night, but I needed to address this. And I'm going to do a quick video. It ain't going to be too long, but I want to point out a lot of things about these movements that are against black men. Got movements that are against black men. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First of all, I speak up for the good brothers on my channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, I speak up for the good brothers. Got a lot of good brothers that got put through hell by these women. A lot of brothers go through hell, get treated like shit by these women. What's up, Elaine? I see Elaine just hopped in. And everybody else is in the live. Roxy Graham, what's up? Thank y'all for being here. Now, they have groups against black men. And what killed me is about these groups that they have that are against black men. And let me say this. First of all, a black man with power, status, influence, success, they don't like that anyway. They don't like a powerful black man. I'm talking about even these black women, because they usually, the Jezebel spirit and the jealous Jezebel movement that's coming forth with the divesters, the swirlers, that group, this Jezebel society that's raising up against black men. And black men, y'all need to be aware of these movements. Y'all need to be aware of what's going on. Y'all need to pay attention. They have groups that are against us, period. And these groups, which don't make any sense, are the same groups that talk about they want protection and all this other stupid stuff, but they work against us. And they've always been against us ever since the welfare, and they instituted welfare and all the stupid stuff when black men and women were fighting against civil rights. And when the society, the establishment, some of the people who were racist back then, they saw black men and women standing together, fighting together, and they saw how powerful it was. And they said, you know what? Just like Adam did, just like the serpent did Eve in the garden, he offered her something. He offered the welfare system, said, you know what? Yeah, that's too powerful. Black men and women coming together during civil rights. We got to figure out a way to break this up. They offered black women welfare and said, we get the black men out the home. So right then and there, black women have turned on us and betrayed us as a whole. They betrayed us. They've already been against us. And now you got 3, 4 generations of black women teaching black men ain't shit. But then every time you turn around, they're having babies by ain't shit black men. See, their mothers teach them black men ain't shit. And as you can see, they go after the ain't shit dudes. Do you notice? The men who have careers, businesses, jobs, success, black women usually don't want those type of men unless they have a bunch of kids that they need to take care of. You see what I'm saying? So, they either want to use a successful man or they just want a successful man to take care of their kids. Usually black women go after ain't shit niggas because their mother taught them that black men ain't shit. So if you notice, black women don't want a good brother until they have a bunch of babies and they need help. Now, these movements against black men, masculinity is under attack. Black men, we're under attack. Not only do they have these groups, they try to tell us what we can and can't say. Do you notice? These groups try to tell men what we can and can't say. They have a right to be swirlers, divesters. You don't see men having groups against black women. You don't see men forming organizations against black women. We've never done it. Black women have turned on black men in society. Give us welfare and we'll stop fighting with our men against civil rights. We'll stop fighting with our men. We'll take the welfare and we'll keep the black men out of here. Y'all belong to the white system. Y'all belong to your white daddy. Y'all don't belong to black men anyway. So now we see it. We're in a time where we have some of the most successful black men in the world. We have some of the most successful black men in the world. But these black men who are successful, if you notice, they're marrying other cultures of women. Blackdemographics.com, they have how can I put it? Blackdemographics.com, they've surveyed America, and they're starting to see a lot of successful black men are marrying outside their race. And I understand why this is happening. I understand because the stuff we have to put up with our own women. And see, a successful man, we don't have to deal with a loudmouth, ignorant woman trying to be masculine and try to be the man in a relationship. See, these groups, these divestors and all these other groups, it's just a Jezebel spirit. And if you don't know who Jezebel is, Jezebel was a woman who didn't want to be a queen. She wanted to be the king. She wanted to have total power and control over this man. Total power and control. And that's what they want. They want total power and control over black men. That's what's really going on. They don't want you to be the man of your house. They envy that. They rebel against that. And that's why Shiraza Ali prophesied this 30 years ago.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
She started to see how disrespectful black women became when they instituted welfare and feminism. When welfare and feminism came, now we got thought culture. See, it's always something new that comes up. A rebellion. It's always a rebellion against men. Like every, 20, 30 years, there's always a brand new rebellion. First, it was welfare, child support, feminism. Now we got thought culture. Now we got this modern era. They always coming against black men. And the handful of us black men that are finally taking our seat, we're taking our rightful place as men. We call the shots. God chose us to be an authority. God told us to be leaders. God told us to be protectors and providers. That's who we are. And if you're a black man and that's not who you are, okay, fine. Fine. If you're not a protector and provider, and it's a lot of sissy, simp ass men. What's up, Tiger? What's going on? It's a lot of sissy, simp ass men, and I get it. But if you notice, black women only go after the losers. As you see on my screen, it says men's rights activists. That's exactly who I am. I speak up for the stuff the good brothers go through. And what kills me is a lot of black women watch me and complain and argue with my subscribers. If y'all don't like what I have to say, why do y'all watch me? I never understood why you keep watching me. Somebody's name is I'm going to troll you and I'm going to block you just for that. I don't like your name in my somebody got a dumbass name in my comment talking about something. I'm going to troll you. All right, I don't like your name. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I don't like your name in my live. And I'm going to put you in timeout. Change your name because you're not going to be in my live talking about something. I'm going to troll you. Oh, no. Get out of my live. Change your name and come back. You're not going to hop in my live talking about I'm going to troll you. No. Who has a screen name that says I'm going to troll you? No. But anyway. Some people are stupid. But anyway, there are groups against. Do you see any black men coming together with groups? Do you see any black men with groups? Black men, we don't make groups against y'all. Y'all come against us just for being the men that God called us to be. Y'all come against us with your Jezebel spirit because y'all don't like structure. Y'all don't like discipline. Y'all don't like authority. God chose man to be an authority. God chose men to lead. Okay. And if you don't like the stuff that we talk about and our grievances, y'all got a nerve to be against us and then tell us what we can't say. See, if y'all notice, y'all, a lot of these women are against black men. And then on top of them being against us, they try to tell us what we can't say. Men, if you ever let a woman tell you what the hell you can't say, you better take those. You wearing panties in a relationship. I'm going to say it again. And a lot of you men, y'all wearing panties. A lot of you men are wearing panties. You let women tell you what you can't say. But then on top of that, they could say anything to you. They could work against you. They could join organizations against you. And you got to sit there like a bitch and a punk and deal with it. And that's why a lot of black women go after weak ass men. If you notice, the majority of black women choose losers and bums to have babies by, and they complain. Like that dumbass Cynthia G. She got to be the dumbest YouTuber on YouTube. And she got a bunch of dumbass women listening to that shit. She talks about dusty men. Okay. And Cynthia G had a baby by a dusty, broke ass man that had a bunch of baby mamas and a bunch of kids. But she don't ever talk about that, her bad decisions in men. She got pregnant by a nigga off YouTube that got a bunch of babies and a bunch of baby mamas. And she talks about the dusty. Now, you'll never catch me. I'm not going to go over there and argue with her. I don't fit in no dusty category. She want to talk about dusty ass men, fine. Those are the men y'all chose. And then y'all make excuses. And then y'all try to want sympathy for the bad decisions y'all make. Bad decisions. I seen this black woman today. I'm going to talk about this next week. And these women are talking about they want to be protected. I'm not protecting a group of women who are divesters, swirlers. We're going to talk about that next week, though. I'm not protecting a group of women that are against me. Why would I protect the enemy? What the hell? Why would I protect that? Who the heck? I don't know what this person's talking about. If I don't know what you're talking about, please get out of my live. And don't come in my live naming other people. Get out of my live with that. Stop trolling me. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't come in my live naming other people. No, we don't do that over here. People children trying to get free advertisement. I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout too. Now, I see the chat probably about to go to members only anyway. He's one YouTuber named Robert Perkins talking about. Man, I don't know. Man, get off don't come in my live naming other people. You're in now you in timeout. Don't come in my live doing that. I got rules and regulations. You don't want to follow the rules of my channel, you could go. This dummy come in my damn live naming other people. No, you don't come in, you don't get free advertisement over here. You either hit the Cash App and then you could get some advertisement. Other than that, if you ain't hitting the Cash App, the PayPal, if you ain't hitting the Super Chat, you're not getting free promo on my channel. I don't know why they always try to be slick and do that. Try to do free promo. You don't get no free promo on the channel that I work hard to build. This is a channel I built it off truth. You call my channel trying to get free advertisement. Then get out of here, punk. He's a YouTuber named and he talks about, I don't even know what he's talking about. WS all day. What are you talking about? His name is, I don't know who you talking about, bro. Don't come to my live talking about somebody else. That's not the topic. Try to get free promotion. Get your troll ass out of here, punk. Now, get back to what I was saying about these. Now, what killed me is black women come on my channel, want to argue, fight, cuss me out, but y'all have groups against us. And let me tell you something. I'm going to say this again. Any black men that let black women tell you what to say, you are a punk. If you ain't the man in your house, if you got with a woman and she wearing the pants, you're a sissy. And the majority of the men in our community, because we got black women raising sissy boys, they mate with sissy men and raise sissy punk punk boys. So now we got a society of weak ass mama's boy. I was watching a video today. A movie today, and it was the most simp movie I've ever seen in my damn life. I couldn't believe this simp stuff that I saw. And I'm gonna talk about it later. I got so many topics to talk about. And this movie was called The Matchmaker, right? And the black mama told his son, why you don't get a woman that looked like me? Because he was bringing home models and stuff like that and women of other cultures. And she cussed him out and said, why you don't bring nobody home like your mama? I'm serious. I'm like, what? Why would a man want somebody like his mother? Please tell me. Why would you want, that was the woman your entire life. You want something, you should want something different. Why would I want somebody like my mother? I had my mother. But see, a lot of men don't want women like their mother. Thank God I love my mom. My mom she was a good mother. Thank God for my mother. She was a good mother. When I look at this generation of women, I see how loudmouth, ignorant these women are. And I thank God I didn't grow up with that type of mother. Thank God. But, what was I about? Oh, but, she was, in this movie, she was disrespecting his girlfriend. And as soon as the girlfriend stood up for herself, she said she was being disrespectful. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But he was a simp in the movie. He was a simp-ass dude. And his mother told him, why you messing with light-skinned women? I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, no, this is not happening right now. It's on Prime Video. Y'all go watch the movie. It's called The Matchmaker. She had the nerve to tell her son, why you mess with these models and all this? Why you don't get no? And let me tell you, his mother was fat and black. He had a big fat black mom and she had a mouth on her. And she had a nerve to tell him, why you don't bring nobody home like me? Why do you think? And then towards the end of the simp ass movie, he told his mother she's the most beautiful woman in the world. That's another lie. Why? Like, not only do they raise these sissy simp ass sons, they have their sons telling them everything they want to hear. If you notice, black women pick losers and bums. Men, they like men who lie to them. And then they raise men, little sissies, to lie to them. They like men to lie. Black women don't like truth. They don't like being held accountable for anything. And as soon as a black man have a standard, they talking about we're swirling. Ma'am, y'all still are the least married women on earth. Y'all got all these groups. Y'all got divestors, swirlers, and y'all still are not being pursued by men of other cultures, nor men in our culture. So tell me, who's the problem? If no other men are trying to marry y'all, who's the problem? But y'all got a nerve to have groups against men and wonder why men are not picking you. Now I'm trying to understand. I'm gonna play this clip real quick. It was part of the movie. I got the clip. This woman telling something. Why you ain't bring somebody home like your mama? Half of these guys don't want nobody like their mother, and I don't blame them. But listen to this clip.
Is this what fame does? Get you so far away from your roots. Get you somebody that look like me or your mama, and not some Barbie, because you sure as hell ain't he.
She said, get somebody that look like your mama, and see how she assaulted the woman? And she insulted her. And a lot of them are just like that. He messed with models and women of other cultures, and she talking about bring somebody home like her, and she's big, fat, and black.
Is this what fame does? Get you so far away from your roots. Get you somebody that look like me or your mama, and not some Barbie, because you sure as hell ain't he.
Get somebody that look like your mama And she had the nerve to disrespect his girlfriend. And she's supposed to sit there and just take it. He don't want nobody like his mom. Like, this shit is crazy. So, where are the divestors, the swirlers? Y'all gonna tell me what I can't say on my channel? I wish I would be a punk ass man and let you women come on my channel and tell me what the hell I can't say and try to attack my masculinity, try to attack my leadership, try to attack the truth I speak just because y'all are divestors, swirlers, and toxic masculinity. I wish I would let any of you women that are a part of these groups dictate to me what the hell I say. That ain't happening. Not on this channel. You go to another weak-ass, soft-ass YouTuber. I know we got plenty of soft-ass, punk-ass YouTubers that are willing to cower down to these group of women. And see, every time women try to be in a position of power, every time society collapses. If you look at the black community, look who's running the black community. Black women pick bums, pick losers, beta males, and they raise beta males. And the successful black men, what are we doing? We're marrying other cultures of women. We're like, okay, because a black man, we can have black babies with any group of women, so it doesn't matter. Black man, I see our DNA is strong. Any group of women, we can still have black children. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So these women are part of groups and we need to be protected. Well, go find, okay, well, protected. We'll find you a husband, find you a man. If I seen a woman getting beat up by her boyfriend on the street, I would do nothing. If I seen a black woman getting beat, I wouldn't do anything. Because if you picked a boyfriend to treat you like that, I'm not getting involved. I'm from Philly. I seen this guy trying to protect black women, and I've seen black men get killed trying to protect black women. I grew up in Philly. Black men are always trying to protect black women. This guy tried to break up a fight with this woman that her boyfriend was beating her behind, and he started pistol whipping her. He tried to break it up. Guess what? He got shot and killed. There's another time this dude was beating on a girl. Another guy they went and they jumped him and stabbed him. He trying to break up their fight, and he gets stabbed. Another guy got shot. Okay? I stay out of other people's business. If you choose a loser, you like a man to do that to you, I'm not helping you. Why should we protect divestors and swirlers and women who pick losers? Why should we protect these? I protect the women in my family, the women, my homegirls, my friends, my daughters, and whoever else. As y'all saw, my sister was on my live, as y'all saw. My sister told y'all, I am the protector, the enforcer in my family. I'm willing to die for anybody that I love. That's if they're right, if they're being picked on or attacked, I'm going to protect the black women that are in my circle. Not outside of that. No, y'all should have your own protection. I'm not doing it. I have y'all in groups against us. I don't understand. They're in groups against black men and then want our help. How do you have groups against men, black men, and didn't have the nerve to talk about you want our damn help? You want our damn help, but you're actively involved in trying to be against us. Tell me how that makes sense. I'm trying to understand. Y'all see, that show you how a lot of black women, they just want to use us. They want to use your strength, use your money, use your ding-a-ling, and then they want to work against you. A lot of brothers had to caught a rude awakening because a lot of these brothers, let me tell you something, y'all found out y'all was sleeping with the enemy. I found out I was sleeping with the enemy. You find out you're sleeping with the enemy. You got divestors, you got swirlers. And what killed me about these women talking about they're swirlers, those white men are marrying their women. Y'all talk about y'all swirlers. You don't see a bunch of white men trying to marry black women. They bang y'all. Yeah, they bang y'all in a minute. Yeah, they're going to smash you. But guess what, black men? Guess what? Y'all saw the movie The Family That Prays? Did y'all see the movie The Family That Prays by Tyler Perry? Where the black woman was married to a hardworking black man. I like that movie. It was a good movie. I don't know if y'all saw it. The Family That Prays with my girl. I love her as an actress. Robin Givens. She's such a good actress. I don't know why she never really got the credit she deserved. But The Family That Prays, Tyler Perry movie, is where she had a hardworking black man that did construction, but she started chasing the white man at her job. The white man smutted her out, but he stayed with his wife. So y'all talking about y'all swirling, yeah, they'll smash you, but these white men, they're loyal to their women, just like their women are loyal to them. Be a swirler all you want to. Ain't no bunch of white men trying to marry black women. Ain't a bunch of white men chasing after, ain't no culture of men chasing after y'all. They're smashing y'all, they're smutting you out. And that's it. Because a lot of you ain't worth marrying. A lot of y'all have nasty attitudes. Y'all are very disrespectful. Y'all didn't grow up with your daddy. Your loudmouth, ignorant mom didn't provide you with a father. So y'all don't respect authority. Y'all don't respect men. Y'all don't respect men's thoughts, our issues, our grievances. That's why y'all usually try to silence strong black men. Y'all try to silence us because what we speak is true and it digs deep into your soul. Oh, it hurts. Somebody said, y'all saw that movie. Yeah, right, exactly. She did him dirty and he turned around getting his own business. Yep. The Family That Prays with Robin Givens. And she had a hardworking black man with chasing the white man. That white man is going to smash you, yes, because you're chasing him. Marry you? That's a handful of black women. Y'all talk about y'all swirlers, but only about 5% of black women get a white man to marry them. Very small. Maybe 3% of black women can get a white man to marry them. That's a very small percentage. Just like this percentage of rich black men in America. I mean, come on. Stop it. Swirler. I'm like, how do you have a whole swirler group? Y'all can, it's 100 of y'all in a swirler group, and only one or two of y'all gonna get picked. They got swirler groups. Only one or two of y'all is going to get picked out of that. Listen, a friend of mine showed me this group on Facebook, right? She said, look at all these women in this swirler group. Because I got homegirls that they love what I talk about because they be like, man, you be telling the truth. My homegirl showed me this swirler group. She said, it's 100 women in here. She said, maybe one or two of them going to get picked. Exactly. Now, you could always find a white man to dick you down, just like y'all find black men to dick you down. So you could be a swirler all you want to, but y'all not going to get that ring. He going to smash you and marry that white woman. He going to smash you and get with that age. They going to marry their own women. So y'all can swirl, divest, and men are still not coming after y'all. Somebody said they strong in it. Woo, that's a good point. Oh my God. I don't know who this person is, but this person came in and said they're strong and independent until you lay down the law. Wow, that's the quote of the night. I don't know who you are, sir, but that was a good ass quote. Somebody said they're strong and independent until you speak the truth and lay down the law. Exactly. They so strong and independent, they got all these groups working against you. But as soon as a black man got a standard, as soon as a black man telling you what he requires, as soon as a black man is telling you his do's and his don'ts, his pros and his cons, you have an issue. You throw a tantrum. You go off. So y'all can have your swirler groups because only about 1% or 2% of y'all gonna get picked. Divested. Y'all divesters and y'all divesting and swirling nowhere because the statistics are still the same. Y'all still are the least married, the least desired, the least sought after. So y'all could join groups. And matter of fact, by y'all joining these groups, it makes you look worse. It makes you look worse. What other culture of men are going to want women who are rebellious against their men? Ain't no other group of men are going to deal with a group of rebellious women when they already have loyal women. Other groups of women are saying, y'all need to go work that out with y'all men. Don't come bring your issues over here. Y'all need to go work that out with your men. Ain't no group of men going to deal with a bunch of rebellious women. That's why you see other cultures of women are more married and more loyal to their men. And let me tell you something. A lot of these women don't like some of the stuff their men have to say. But guess what? They're still loyal to them. A lot of white women don't like what their white husbands or men have to say. But guess what? They're loyal to him because they understand he's part of my survival. Asian women, they talk their shit. But guess what? The majority of them are with who? They stay with their men. Even though a lot of Asian women nowadays are marrying black men, a lot of Asian and Latino women, if you look on blackdemographics.com, a lot of successful men are getting with Asian and Latino Spanish women. You know, a lot of them are marrying black men. But who wants a group of rebellious women? Somebody please tell me, help me understand. Somebody said, y'all making black women who are not part of that group look bad. So she tried to blackmail him because he had a baby by what? Who you say she tried, who tried to blackmail who? They tried to blackmail who? Who are you talking about? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I said Robin Givens. It was Sanaa Lathan. You're right. I meant to say Sanaa Lathan. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, it was Sanaa Lathan in the Family That Prays. She had a hard-working black man that worked construction. She chasing the white man, and the white man banged her, and dropped her. Talking about you swirling. That white man gonna be faithful to his women. Every other culture of women stick with their men. Every other culture of women are loyal to their men. Every other culture of women listen to their men, even when they don't like what they have to say. Isn't that something else? Let me turn on why the commercials on in the background. Isn't that something else? And you wonder why other cultures of women are more married than black women. Yeah, I'm gonna say this again. Other cultures of women are more married, more families than black women. Other cultures of women listen to their men. They're loyal to their men, even when they don't like what they have to say. Black women, the total opposite. They're rebellious, the most single, the most unmarried. They lead in single mother homes. They pick bums and losers and have the nerve to have groups against men when nobody's picking y'all. That's like mind-blowing. That's like mind-blowing. Nobody's picking y'all. You got a nerve to have a group against men, and you wonder why they don't pick you. You wonder why they're choosing other cultures of women. Like, come on, man. I don't remember that part. You said she tried to blackmail him because she had a. I don't remember that part. She tried to blackmail him because she had a baby by a white guy. I don't remember that part in the movie. But anyway, I don't remember no blackmail. I don't remember that part. But anyway. Oh boy, that's right. You see on the screen, I'm a men's right activist. Because you know what? Masculinity is under attack. Now you got the toxic masculinity group. You got the swirlers, the divesters, and the toxic women who say that men are toxic. And at the same time, they talk about they want to be protected. So masculinity is okay as long as it suits your agenda. They want you to be a bitch. They want you to submit to their will, which goes against women want you to submit to their will, which goes against everything. It goes against the laws of nature. It goes against the laws of God and everything else. They want you to submit to their will when they're supposed to be submissive to you, understanding that when you get with a man that's that's quality, when you get with a quality man and you are submissive, you inherently get more power. But they don't look at it like that. They look at it, I'm losing my power if I get with a strong black man who's successful. No, you're increasing in power. This is how a lot of stupid women are. If you get with a man of quality that got his life together, that got career, job, business, investments, whatever he has, but he has a good life, and you get with him and you are submissive to him, you inherently get that power. You become more powerful when you submit to that man. You are not powerful on your own with a bunch of other single ass women. That's the crazy part about it. These women talking about empowerment. You're not empowered until you get with a man of quality, success, leadership. When you get with a man like that, you increase in your power. Why do you think they call it a power couple? Why do you think in Hollywood or in the media, they call it a power couple? Because it's two people. Once they come together, the power is doubled. You are not powerful by yourself. God did not create women to be by themselves and men to be by themselves. God didn't create men and women to be separated. But for some reason, God's chosen people, God's people of color, and black men, because we're the target. They tried to get black men out of the homes. Black men, they want to lock us up for petty crimes. They always want to do something to black men to get us away from the family structure. And black women, you help. You help perpetuate the genocide. Black women don't understand. You get with a man of quality, you become more powerful. You don't lose your quality. You don't lose your power. But this is what's being taught. This Jezebel spirit, this rebellious jello. If you get a man of quality, ma'am, and you become a wife, if you become a submissive woman, a submissive girl, you inherit that power. You become more powerful. But see, a lot of other women, they don't want certain women to get that power. Certain women want you to be single and mad at men and mad at your own bad choices for the rest of your life. Some women are going to just blame everybody for their bad choices in men. So be single and miserable with us. Let's be divesters, swirlers, and toxic masculinity, because for the rest of my life, I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to blame men for my bad decisions in life, which is stupid. There's a lot of quality black men out there, but for some reason, a lot of black women don't go outside the hood to go find these men. Black women are sharing the same community ding-a-ling in the hood and then complain about the same men that they're sharing. I watch Ayanna Fix My Life, and it's mind-blowing when I seen all these women, and I can't play it on here because it's going to be copyright. All these black women picked the same 5 guys that have all these babies by. It was almost 100 children. These 5, one guy had 20 babies by like what? 12 women, and they all knew it. I'm going to play that clip on Ayanna Fix My Life. This man had 20-something babies by 12 women, and they all knew it. It's like they were in competition about who could have the most babies by this loser. And Ayanna's trying to understand. Ayanna Fix, but she's like, why y'all keep having babies by these men? Ayanna, and I feel sorry for Ayanna Fix My Life, because she gets so much backlash for calling black women out, just like Shiraza Ali did. Every time you call out black women's behavior and their bad choices, you get backlash because black women don't like accountability. They like to blame everybody for their bad decisions, bad choices in men and in life. They want to blame somebody instead of taking accountability, saying, you know what? I should have picked a better quality of man to have a baby by. I should have found me a man that got his life together before I spread my legs and let him bust up inside me. I should have waited to see if this man has career goals. He has his own business, a good job, investments, a future. I should have waited before I had all these men splash up in me. I picked 3-4 losers, and now all men are bad, right? You pick the same bums in the same hood to get pregnant by. You fight over these losers, you fight over these bums, but you don't go outside the hood where there's so many other successful men who are single, but they're lame in the black community. You know, a man that got his life together is lame. A man that ain't living on the streets with his pants hanging off his ass and walking around with a damn gun, they're lame. You know, that's what they say. That's what they say in the black community. You know, you're lame. If you ain't walking around with a gun with your pants hanging off your ass and you ain't talking, yo, you know what I'm saying? You ain't talking like an idiot. They call you lame. Y'all had babies by these damn losers and got a nerve to complain and make groups. Black men don't have groups against y'all. Why is that? How come black men don't have groups against y'all? Somebody tell me. What's up, Platinum and Gold TV? What's up? How come black men, we don't have not one movement? Black men, we don't have one movement against y'all. Y'all have several. Please answer that. Y'all have several movements against us. Please answer that. Answer all these movements y'all have against us. Huh? What's the excuse? I want to know what the excuse is. I can't wait to hear the excuses. I had one stupid woman. Let me read this dumbass post. Let me read some of the comments real quick. If you just came in the live, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. But Ayana Fix My Life was showing. Yeah, exactly. A got it. She said Ayana stopped the show to take a break. Because guess what? Ayana found out she couldn't help him. Ayana said, I can't help black women. Ayana couldn't help black women. April Mason, she had a what you call a dating service. She shut it down. I can't help black women. Ayana Fix My Life. She trying to help black women, but they didn't want to listen to her. She got cussed out, threatened, just because she's calling out their behavior. Just because she's trying to understand why y'all acting like this. Y'all don't need to act like this. Why y'all acting like that? But yeah, when Ayana Fix My Life, I mean, it was crazy. Sir, get out of my live. Chris, you don't even know her, bro. Don't come in my live and say that, bro. A goddess is carrying a ton of masculinity energy. Well, you don't even know her personally, bro, to come in my live to say that. You don't come in my live and say that, bro. Now you gotta go. Because you don't even know her personally. I don't know her personally to say that. I can't make that assumption. She's carrying a ton of toxic masculinity. I don't know her enough to say that. If she is or not, I don't know. I don't know her enough. So don't come in my live saying that, bro. Now I'm gonna put you in timeout for that. I can't believe he came in my live and said, A goddess is carrying a ton of masculine energy. I don't know her to say that. You said, A goddess. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, the way y'all be writing in here. I thought you said A goddess is carrying a ton of masculine energy. Y'all got to write y'all sentences better. Y'all got to write y'all sentences better than that. I get tired of trying to understand what y'all writing. It says, I'm reading, it says A goddess and A goddess and carrying a ton of masculine energy. That's all I see. It said A goddess and carrying a ton. I don't know. Some of y'all write. I'm trying to understand how y'all write sometimes. It said A goddess and carrying a ton of masculine energy. That's what I see. I don't know. I didn't know what you were saying, bro. Like sometimes you trying. That's why y'all got to write y'all sentences better so I don't misinterpret. I don't like to misinterpret things. I can't stand misinterpreting comments. I don't want to misinterpret comments. Oh man, can y'all just write your comments a little better? Because I don't like to try to decode, and I'm like trying to. I'm like, what did you just write? It said, that's crazy. It said, A goddess and carrying a ton of masculine energy. What? I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm like, I don't know her personally to say that, to make that assumption. So I can't just say that. But anyway. All right, we talked about the divestors, the swirlers. Nobody wants them. Nobody's marrying them, but they still have their little groups because they're single, angry women who made bad choices in men, and now it's everybody else's fault but theirs. Let me tell you how this is how these groups start. A bunch of angry women who made bad choices in men, and they want to blame everybody for their choices. Now let's get to the toxic masculinity thing. All right, since I talked about the divestors, the swirlers, nobody wants them. Nobody's marrying them. Nobody's going after them, but they got their groups. The toxic masculinity. Now, let's get to that part, because that part is another part that's crazy, which doesn't make any damn sense. You say masculine energy is toxic, but then you scream and say, y'all need to protect us. Ma'am, men have to be masculine in order to protect you. But see, they want men to be masculine when they say you can be masculine. Let me tell you how this toxic masculinity thing works. They call it toxic when they feel like a man is being a man, when he's taking a stand, when he's speaking truth, when he's laying down the law. They call that toxic because a lot of these women don't like structure. They don't like discipline. They don't like rules. But that's society. That's life. We have to live by rules. We have to live by guidelines. We have to live by certain principles. It's for our own protection. Structure, rules, discipline is for our own protection in life. These women want to be able to do whatever they want to do, make bad choices, and blame everybody. That's what they want. Make bad choices, blame society, join a group. These women make bad choices, blame society, blame men, and join groups and become single, and then have the nerve to get mad when you see successful brothers marrying other cultures of women. So they get mad when they see black men. When they see black men doing this, they get upset. When they see black men doing this, they get mad because Jeezy couldn't find one black woman to build with, one black woman to be submissive. He had to find an Asian woman that actually loved this man for who he is. And as we go on and on, I mean, like, every time a man gets successful, like, look, I want some peace. I don't want to deal with no loudmouth, ignorant woman. Successful men, and a lot of Asian women love black men. As you see, Terrence Howard, he got an Asian woman. Jeezy got an Asian woman. Wesley Snipes got an Asian woman. Dave Chappelle got an Asian woman. And a lot of other women of other cultures, they just like black men. Other cultures of women love black men. They love us. Black men, how come black men are more married than black women? They love black men. Black women, other cultures of women love us. And when you're a successful black man, they like, damn, he's a successful black man in a world where all odds are against us. See, other black women appreciate successful men because they're like, damn, this man is successful in a world that was meant to crush us, in a world that was meant to destroy us, and we still became successful. I look at all the stuff I've been through as a black man. I grew up in Philly. I done grew up in Philly. I look at all the stuff I've been through, and I see a lot of black women envious of my success, my influence, my power, and my authority, and my leadership. I grew up in Philly. I grew up in gang culture. I grew up in drugs, violence, abuse, all kind of crazy stuff, drug abuse. I grew up in gangs selling dope. I done been falsely accused, thrown in prison, and I still became successful. By the grace of God, I still made it out of all that crazy stuff. I'm going to say that again. I grew up in Philly, where it's murder, it's death, it's gangs, it's drugs, it's abuse, it's drug abuse, it's violence, it's prostitution. It's a hellhole. It's a hell. Now, if you want to go, listen, and I got a book selling on Amazon called Hood to Hollywood. Hood to Hollywood. You go to Amazon and look up Hood to Hollywood. I got a book, a downloadable book. It's called an ebook, where I wrote a story of my life. I picked out the main parts of my life, and I still became successful. I didn't make one damn excuse. I didn't make an excuse, because guess what? Us as black men, we understand what it takes to be successful. We don't make excuses. We don't blame everybody. See, we don't have that luxury. Black men don't have that luxury of blaming everybody for our mistakes. We've just got to take it and go. Whatever happens to us, whatever cards are dealt, we got to figure out a way to get out of it. We got to figure out a way to survive. We got to figure out a way to be successful. Society don't give us passes. Society doesn't give us a pass. They don't give us sympathy. And black men understand that. So other cultures of women is like, damn, this black man survived. He's successful in a world that's meant to crush him. In a world that's meant to destroy us, we still become successful. And other cultures of women value that. Hello, somebody. Other cultures of women understand this is a prize. This man, and what? You done been through all that, and now you got all this? You done been through all that, and now you done accomplished all of this? Other cultures of women like, shit. What? And y'all also know another thing. We're successful, and a lot of us black men, we're packing on top of that. But I'm not going to get into that part. A successful man that's packing too. What? And don't be in shape, and don't be handsome and in shape and everything else. I mean, other cultures of women. Listen, I be on these dating sites, and let me tell you, so many women of other cultures hit me up on these I'll be on these dating sites. Look, I'm being honest. More women of other cultures hit me up. Usually the black women that hit me up on that site, they hit me up with some of the dumbest stuff. I mean, I could be on a dating site and have a decent conversation with other cultures of women. When a black woman hit me up on those dating sites, I just be like, Lord have mercy. So other cultures of women, they're like, damn, you successful and you done been through all that. They value it. Black women, they don't value it. That's why black women go after bums and losers. That's why they have babies by losers. And that's why when you're a man that's masculine, they want to tear you down. I done met a lot of black women that try to tear me down because I'm successful. They try to tear me down because I got more than what they have. I've met black women who are jealous and envious of my success. I'm like, what? They're more comfortable with a loser that has to depend on them. So they'll call you toxic. You're alpha male, you're toxic. You're the man that God called you to be, and they'll say you're toxic. Really? Society? I don't care what society says. I am who God says I am. God says men are supposed to be courageous. We're supposed to be bold. We're supposed to be leaders. We're supposed to be protectors. We're supposed to lay down the law in our families and in our communities. That's who are we supposed to be. A man ain't supposed to be letting a woman lead him. But as you notice in our society, these women want to lead us. These women want to tell us what we should say, what we can't say, what we can do, what we can wear, how we walk, how we talk. I don't like your delivery. I don't like the way you said it, even though it's true. They want to control us. They want to be the men. That's why this Jezebel society with all these groups that are against black men, we are the target. We're the target. Men, we're the target. We're the endangered species here. They either want to lock you up or effeminize you, or they want you dead. Black men, let me tell you something. We the target. They either want to have you in prison, and a lot of black men are in jail because of who? Black women. I know a lot of black men falsely accused in jail because of black women. A lot of men in jail because of child support because of black women. I know a guy that was on child support and he found out the kid wasn't his and he went to jail. Black woman played games with him. They want us dead, in jail, or in feminizing us. Black men, we're under attack. That's why they don't like when a man come on here and speak nothing but truth and facts. They don't want to tolerate it. Our masculinity, our position in our communities and our families are under attack. And if y'all don't see it and not aware of what's going on, y'all need to wake up. Every other day, it's a brand new group that's against black men. It's a brand new group talking about they don't want to deal with a masculine man. Toxic. How is masculinity toxic? Doesn't make sense. It ain't toxic when we protecting your ass, but it's toxic when we laying down the law. Do y'all notice when they scream, we want y'all to protect us? It's not toxic then. Then it's not toxic. But when we lay down the law, we have rules and guidelines and structure, then it's toxic. When we assume the leadership position that God called us to be, then we're toxic. When we don't let them manipulate us, when we don't let them use us, when we don't let them call the shots, now we're toxic. When we don't follow their lead, Now we're toxic. But when we protect them, it's not. Do you notice they use that toxic bullcrap to their advantage? They use that masculinity toxic shit to their advantage because they're selfish Jezebels and they want to be in control and power of men. Men, that's not the way God called us to be. We call the shots. We lay down the law. They are a support system. They give us good advice. They support our leadership. Hello, somebody. And woman is not ordained by God to be in a position of leadership over a man. And if you look in the black community, what's going on? Black women are running the black community, and look at it. It's in chaos. You got sissy men and masculine women. Hello, somebody. Look at the black community. You got effeminate men and masculine women. And as soon as a man step up and he's the man that God called him to be, he's under attack. You're under attack just for being a man, just for being who God ordained you to be. And they all come in that Jezebel spirit. And it's strong in the black community. Hello, somebody. Thank you for putting the links in there. Thanks for hitting the links. Thanks for putting the links in there, AGA. Yeah, y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's why y'all hide in the bushes watching me. They hide in the bushes. As soon as I'm done with the live, watch them argue in the comment section. And I don't respond to comments, so I don't even know why y'all commenting. I don't respond. Y'all can argue with my subscribers all day long. I don't give a damn. I don't respond to comments. I'll like a comment, but I don't respond. I'll try to read some of the comments because there's way too many comments on my channel. I can't see every comment. I may like a comment here and there, but you can argue with my subscribers when I'm done. They'll sit in the bushes, watch my channel, watch the live, and then when it's over with, then they cussing in the comment section, argue about subscribers. It's funny. See, let me tell y'all something. When y'all come in the comment section, y'all argue with my subscribers, y'all just throwing a tantrum. I get it. You're mad at the truth. Let me tell you something. When black women come in my live and they argue and they cuss me out, or they jump, or they troll me, or they jump in the comment section, y'all just exposing yourself. I don't know if y'all understand that. Because as y'all see, a bunch of black women follow me. They ain't got a problem with what I'm talking about. That's just like I don't care nothing about what Cynthia G talking about. Dusty men. That don't fit in my category. I'm a man of success. I'm a man of success. I built my own, I've built my own life. I made my own moves. I invested my own money. I started my own bid, started my own company. I made moves in the entertainment industry on my own. I made connections and I got, networking and everything else in the entertainment industry. I made those connections. I made those moves. I made that money. I invested my money. I started Zillionaire Entertainment. I started my companies. I did this. I made my moves. Nobody gave me shit. But that's what we got to do as men. I'm the one that went out and stepped out on faith. So I'm going to work entertainment industry. That's my best part of my business. That's what I am in, the entertainment industry. Music, television, this, that. That's what I'm into. Clothing line, this, that. I'm into that. That's what I do. That's my business. That's my life. I built that. I didn't look for a hand. I don't look for nobody to do shit for me. I don't look for a handout because I'm a man. I don't need a handout. I'm the CEO of my life. I don't need you. But a lot of black women, they raise these sissy boys to depend on them. If you notice, a lot of sissy boys depend on women. If you notice, a lot of men are living off women and women are accepting it. Somebody said that's why a lot of them start messing around with other women because no man wants to deal with them. Wow, that's a good point. I don't know who this guy is, but he coming and making some good ass points. I don't know who you are, sir, but you're making some good ass points. I'll tell you. He making some good points. Yeah, that's why they mess with women because ain't no other man gonna deal with them. And do you see how toxic those relationships be when two overly emotional women are in a relationship? I have friends I have homegirls who are lesbians, and I'm just like, whoa, the two women going at it, being emotional. I'm like, that's too much emotion for me. Us men, I'm talking about real men. I ain't talking about the sissy punks and the weak ass men y'all have babies by. I'm talking about real men. We are very simple. We are so simple in relationships. All we want to do is make our money. All we want to do is make our money. We want to eat good food, watch the game, relax. We want peace, and we want a loving woman. I'm gonna say that again. Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna say that again. Men, we're not complicated, and our men say this all the time. All we want to do is make our money. I'm talking about real men. I'm not talking about them losers and bums that y'all black women love having babies by, and them bums that live off of y'all. I ain't talking about them. Real men, all we want to do is make our money. That's what real men do. We get that money, and we got to make that paper. We want peace. We want to eat some good food. We want to relax, recreation, and we just want a loving, supporting woman. Why is that so hard to ask for black men? Why is that so? We don't need a loudmouth, disrespectful ass. That's what we don't want. And listen, that's why successful men are marrying other women, because other cultures of women don't have a loudmouth, disrespectful ass mouth. Even if they don't agree with us, they don't cuss us out and talk crazy and act masculine. Other cultures of women know how to talk to us, even when they get upset. Let me tell y'all something. I was in the military for 2 years. I was in the military. Some of these lives, I'm going to start giving you some of my life stories. Or you could go buy the book Hood to Hollywood. That's on Amazon. I got books selling on Amazon. Yes, I do. I got books selling on Amazon. Go get it. See, I'm a man of many, I got books. I got a book where I sell my books, website where I sell my music. I got a clothing line. I work in the entertainment industry. I got investments, YouTube channels. I got many different things that I do. But go get that book, Hood to Hollywood. Now, I was in the military 2 years. I went in right after high school because I wanted to get up off the streets. I went in for 2 years and I found out how that was. But anyway, and when I went in the military, I noticed I started interacting with more women of other cultures. And it blew my mind as a young man, between 18, 19, 20. It blew my mind how other cultures of women treated me. It was just like, wow. I just was like, wow. Other cultures of women are just so feminine, so sweet, so nice, so caring. I was so used to the loudmouth, ignorant women talking shit and being masculine when I went into the military, because I was stationed in Pensacola, Florida. I went to boot camp in Chicago. First, we was in New York for a minute. Then after New York, I went to Chicago for boot camp. I went to New York for orientation. I went to Chicago for boot camp. Then I went to Pensacola, Tennessee, and then I went to Pensacola, Florida. And the women that I met in Florida, I was just like, wow, they treated me so fucking good. They talked so nice to me. I couldn't believe it because I was so used to this and masculine acting women. And they always want to fight, and they always jealous, and they always gossiping. So when I got in the military, I couldn't. When I went to Florida, I thought I was in heaven. I'm talking about Spanish women, Latin women, white women, Asian women, women of other cultures. They talk so sweet, just nice, just so caring. Let me tell you something. I was stationed on base. I was stationed in Pensacola, Florida on base. And I would have women, Latino women, white women, Asian women that was on base with me. They would come knock on my door to see if I was all right. Some of them used to come for, to get smashed too. But some used to knock on my door to see if I'm okay and to give me some of that tail. I'm just going to call it what it is. But they used to be so concerned. You okay? Did you eat today? What you want? I'm going to the store. They would see if I'm okay. They would see if I needed anything. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I was in Florida. That was like man, I've never experienced being treated that good. I'm like, God damn, I grew up in Philly. When you treat a woman good, she still cuss your ass out. You buy a woman $200 pair of sneakers, she'll cuss you out and say, why you didn't get the $300 pair of sneakers? I grew up in Philly. You give a woman $500 for a birthday, she'll cuss you out and say, how come you ain't give me $1,000? I grew up in Philly. When you buy a woman a Gucci bag, she'll say, I don't like the color. I grew up in Philly where I protect the damn woman and she still complain. They're like, what? Like, it's always a complaint. It's always a problem, no matter what you do for them. So I wasn't used to women who were sweet, nice, and kind when I went into the military. I was used to loudmouth, ignorant ass women that just didn't appreciate shit. And I was taught to just deal with it. I grew up in Philly. You just deal with this disrespectful ass behavior. And a lot of black men are brainwashed into believing you have to deal with a loudmouth, ignorant ass woman who act masculine. We're conditioned to believe we can't say, you know what? I don't want no loudmouth, ignorant ass damn woman. I don't want no unappreciative ass woman. I don't want no entitled ass woman. Everything I do for her, she still has a complaint. I was married to a woman, and I put this woman in the house where she's now my baby mother. She's my ex-wife. See, I got married. I had my daughter got married. See, I was married. I don't have babies out of wedlock. See, I had, we were together. If I have a baby by you, we're going to be in a relationship, some kind of relationship. I don't just make babies. We're in a relationship, and I put this woman in the house, driving nice cars. We used to go shopping. My daughter had jewelry, and she had a complaint about something. It's always a complaint with a black woman. I treated her good. There's a lot of other black women I treated good. Gave them money. I let them stay with me, help pay their bills. A lot of black women gave them money, and they still complain. It's still a problem. I didn't have to do none of that crap, but you still got a complaint. You still got a complaint. So when I met all these women of other cultures, the treatment was so beautiful. But of course, when I got out of the military after 2 years, I got a general discharge under honorable conditions. Because I didn't like the way the military was treating young black men then. I didn't like it. I couldn't deal with it. And I fell out with the captains and the lieutenants. You're not going to be calling me, you're not going to be calling me nigger. And no. I'm in the military and I enlisted to fight for a country. Y'all not going to be calling me niggers and stuff. I wasn't putting up with it. I told them on base, I said, listen, I didn't give a damn. You was captain, lieutenant. We had a problem. Y'all ain't going to be calling me niggers and then want me to fight for your country. But anyway, when I got out of military, general under honorable conditions, I came back to Philly thinking I have to deal with her because she's a black woman. I have to deal with. So I came back to Philly. Having to deal with the same type of female. And we're told we have to deal with it. Somebody said a relationship is supposed to be about peace. Exactly. But anyway, I started to understand. And when I went into the military, I started to understand why successful men were marrying women of other cultures. I said, I understand why. I was like, I get it now. When I went in the military, I said, I get it now. These women are so pleasant. They don't have nasty attitudes for no reason. They don't be looking at you crazy. I remember the other day, man, let me tell y'all something. I held the door open for a black woman. Because, I go shopping to the grocery store a lot because I like to shop. I like to cook. When I'm home, I like to have a meal. Matter of fact, some nights I cook late. Like the night before, I was cooking like 11:30 at night because I'd be so busy working on stuff throughout the day. And sometimes I'd be so busy, and I'm like, damn, let me cook something. Let me get I'm too busy putting in all this work. I went to the grocery store the other day, and this woman, I held the door before. This woman looked at me and said, I got it. Woo! With her masculine ass, I got it. And that's not the first. That's happened to me a couple times. So guess what? I'm at the point now, unless you're an old woman, I'm not holding the door open for none of y'all. I'm sorry. That happened to me so many times. I done held the door before a woman. I got it. You ain't got to hold the door open for me. What? So I only hold the door open for old ladies now. If I go in the store, you behind me, the door shut in your face, oh well. That's how I am now. I'm so sick of unappreciative ass women. I'm tired. I got it. You ain't got to hold the door open for me. Okay, take your masculine ass in. I'm only holding the door open for old women now. I'm not going to do something nice for you and you cuss me out. And a lot of black women do that. You do something nice for them and they disrespect you. You do something nice, they give you a nasty attitude. And then wonder why nobody's picking you. No wonder why you're the least married woman on earth and got a nerve to join groups against us. Okay. And then cry for protection. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Boy. I can't wait to see all the angry comments when the live is over with. But I'm gonna tell you, and let me tell y'all something. A lot of black men will tell you the same thing I'm saying. I'm telling you, you should see the emails I get. A lot of black men will tell you I've held the door open for black women and got a nasty attitude. I got it. I don't need your help. Okay, fine. They call successful black men sellouts. That's true. That's true. So I don't care that y'all have groups against us. So y'all can say whatever you want to say. You can come on my channel. I have a right. I'm a men's rights activist. You have all these other movements, and I got mine. Okay? Y'all got all these movements, and they're women catering to their own agendas. All these movements against black men. And you're going to come on my channel and tell me what I can and can't say. You got the wrong channel. Go to a soft-ass, punk-ass YouTuber. Go to his bitch ass and tell him what he can't say. It ain't happening on here. If you don't like the truth, don't watch my damn channel. I don't understand why so many women watch me and argue and complain in the comment section. Like I'm going to respond. Well, I don't understand. Women argue in the comments like they're going to get a response from me. I don't respond to comments. I don't care. I don't care about you being mad. I don't give a damn. Comment. Be angry. Who cares? Because listen, I think that's stupid to sit on a platform and listen to a man. Everything he says makes you mad, but you can't stop watching this man. I don't get that. Everything makes you mad, but you still watching me complaining like I'm gonna respond to you, like I'm gonna stop speaking the truth. I think that's what it is. I think they complain because they think I'm gonna stop telling the truth. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I'm gonna stop speaking the truth. Come on, man. Have your groups. Y'all are still the least married women on planet Earth. So have your groups. Don't cry. Don't scream. Don't be in groups against black men and then scream for our protection. And I'm gonna talk about that next week. And the topic is these black women. Why should we protect these black women? Divesters, swirlers, toxic masculinity groups, some of these feminists. Why should we protect these women who are against? Why should black men men protect women who are against them? Protect the women around me that I love and care about. That's it. I'm gonna say it again. I protect the women that I love and care about in my circle, family, friends, homegirls, those women, my daughter, those women. I'm not going outside the women that are around, that are outside of my area. No, for what? So she could spit in my face? No. They have this entitled attitude. Thank you, Tiger. That's a good point. He said when that's a good point. When we call them out on their masculine behavior, they call us gay. We don't love our mother. Exactly. So do these women who join these groups? That's a good point you brought up. You said when we call out their violent or foul behavior or masculine behavior, they say we're gay. We don't love our mother. So these groups, what's up, Ava Collier? So these groups that are against black men, they must don't love their fathers. So if black men, check it out. use their same intelligence and their same logic. So these black women who have groups against black men, so y'all don't love y'all fathers then. Or y'all didn't know your fathers. Which one is it? You don't love your uncle. You don't love your granddaddy. Because if y'all tell us that for calling out y'all behavior, y'all say we're gay for calling out your behavior. You say we're gay for laying down the law. Everything a man is supposed to be, they say you're gay. So we're gay and we don't love our mothers. So what does that mean? The same thing for y'all that are a part of these groups that are against black men. You don't love your daddy. You don't love your granddaddy. You don't love your uncle. You're gay. What are y'all, gay? You don't love your mama? You don't love your dad? Like, come on. Y'all sound stupid. And let me tell you what it is. They don't want to be called out on their behavior. Let me tell you, this Jezebel culture, this Jezebel thought culture, they want to be able to do anything they want to do and get away with it. They want to be able to treat men any old kind of way and get away with it. That's why they don't like when we call out their evil, wicked Jezebel behavior. That's why. That's why they want to be able to do and say whatever the hell they want to us. They want men to be sissies and simps and suckers. The 3 S's. Men don't ever become the 3 S's. I did a video on that. Don't ever become a simp, sissy, or a sucker because that's what they want you to be. See, if you notice, they're okay with those men, simps, sissies, and suckers. They don't campaign. You don't see black women saying, we need more strong men in the black community. You don't hear them saying that. You don't hear black women campaigning for fathers in the home. You don't hear black women campaigning for men to hold down the community, to hold down these families. You don't hear them campaigning for strong men. Toxic masculinity. Jezebel thought culture. That's what we're living in. Like, it's crazy. So I guess these women don't love their daddy. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm about to get off of this live. I just wanted to do a special live tonight. And let me tell you another reason why I do this live. Because I get cussed out in my emails and I get cussed out in my comment section. And I'm looking at all these swirler groups, these divesters, these toxic masculinity groups. And it's like, okay, y'all have a nerve to attack me. And I'm for men's rights. Men's rights activists. You see it on the screen. I'm going to start having it on the screen every time I go live. Men's rights activists. So I can't have my movement, right? Y'all can have all these movements against black men running your damn mouth, talking about what you don't like. But when we call out your behavior and we take our rightful place as men, as leaders and protectors and providers and, truth speakers and dropping wisdom and knowledge. When we take our rightful place as God-fearing men, y'all have an issue with that. It's crazy. Guess what? Men were meant to lead. A man was not meant to be led by a woman. That's why so much chaos in the black community. We got masculine women and sissified punk-ass men. I'm your boy Zillionaire, the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. I want to see how they're going to defend this. Get ready for the angry comments. Get ready for hey, y'all, get ready to laugh at the angry comments and get ready to laugh at the women who are going to throw tantrums in the comment section. Get ready to laugh at the women that's going to justify these groups. Watch the comment sections, y'all. Watch. I'm telling y'all, when I'm done, because they hiding in the bushes now. They already hiding in the bushes. They already in the bushes hiding. They'll sit here and watch a whole program. And as soon as I cut the video, watch how they make excuses. Watch how they defend these groups. And we'll just watch. Just watch what I tell y'all. Watch the angry comments. Get ready to laugh at the angry comments. They be funny. They be so mad. They be so mad in the comment section. Like, damn, you that mad? I'm talking about in the comment section. No, I'm talking about when I cut the live off. When I cut the live off, watch in the comment section. When I cut this off, watch how many women get mad. Watch them defend these groups. They're going to defend these groups that are against men. Watch how many Jezebels jump in the comments. Just watch. I'm talking about after the video's over with. So I'm your boy Zillionaire. If y'all notice, none of them hopped in this live tonight. Let me tell you why very few trolls came into live tonight. Because you don't have a defense for this. They couldn't think of a manipulative defense. Because most women who watch me from a distance, they try to come with manipulative defenses, which that's not going to work. They try to manipulate the topic, but they're still. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, black women have an excuse for everything. They're going to defend. Let me tell you something. I haven't posted every video I post. A black woman has an excuse. I post a black woman killing her kids. She'll blame it on something the man did. I post a video about a woman throwing her kids in the river. They're going to make an excuse and say where the daddy's at. Knowing good and well, they pick bums and losers to have babies by. I played another video where this woman killed this man in front of his daughters. They made an excuse for that. Every time I do a video, black women have an excuse. I made another video of this black woman killing her kids. There's a lot of black women killing their kids too. We don't want to talk about that though. There's a lot of black women killing their kids. They have babies by no good ass men, and then they take it out on the children. We're going to talk about that too. Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. Oh yeah, y'all pick no good ass men, and then y'all take it out on the kids. You kill your children. You abuse your children. And then society will take the kids from you and then give them back to you, and then they kill them. I'm confused. They mistreat them, they cruel, they neglect them. CPS take them, give them right back to the mama, and she end up doing something worse. So I don't want to hear that shit. But anyway. Exactly. Like a wise man told me, if somebody throws personal insults in a debate, you've won that debate. Exactly. But they're going to defend it. Why? You're going to see. They're going to defend these groups. They're going to defend everything they do. They have a defense and they have an excuse because black women refuse accountability. They won't take accountability for their bad choices in men. They won't take accountability for their loud, ignorant mouth. They won't take accountability for their masculine disposition. They won't take accountability for the fact that there's a lot of good brothers out here and they don't choose them. And when they do get a good man, they don't appreciate them. They don't take accountability for anything. And the reason why they don't want to take accountability for anything, because they want to blame everybody. And if I can blame everybody, that means I get to do whatever I want to do. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Y'all got groups against men. Y'all need to get the hell out of my live. Off my lives, off my comment section. Y'all need to shut up talking to me. And y'all got groups against us. And you gonna tell me what I can't say? You lost your damn mind. I'm gonna speak the damn truth on my channel. If you don't like it, don't watch me. It's not gonna stop. Everything I say is facts. Everything I say is truth. Everything I say is logical. It's common sense. It's real. We living in Jezebel culture, Jezebel society. That's what's going on. These women are raising up, being rebellious. They're rebellious women. That's it. Shiraza Ali prophesied how rebellious black women are. And they tore her to pieces. Ayanna Fix My Life tried to help black women. They tore her to pieces. April Mason, the dating coach, she opened her business twice, had to shut it down because guess what? She couldn't help black women. How come all these other black women talking about y'all too? Shiraza Ali prophesied this.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
And she's absolutely right. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow night because I want to do an update on Kendrick Johnson's case. Kendrick and Kanika's case tomorrow night. I need to go finish cooking. I just want to I felt like this was an urgent, I needed to do this video tonight for something. I was just led to do this video tonight. And God bless y'all. I'm gone. Black men, make sure you become successful so you don't have to deal with these type of women. Make sure you make yourself, black men, make yourself successful so you don't have to deal with these type of women. A successful black man, we have options. We don't have to deal with these groups that are against us. We don't have to deal with those women. We should be aware of them. We should call them out. We should understand their demented, how can I put it? Demented mind state. Their wicked mind state. We'll be aware of these groups. But successful men, we don't have to deal with it. And I think that's the blessing when you put yourself in a position of success, where if you're a successful black man, hardworking black man, you got options. You don't have to deal with this. But be aware of what's going on out here with these women. All right, y'all. God bless you. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. The truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. We live in a world of deception and lies. Somebody got to tell the truth. I'll holler at y'all later.
Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment.